Your forehead's kind of getting chopped off.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I stepped forward in
Yeah.
Hey guys, Josh here from Olympus Athletics, and today we're going to be talking about our training system. Basically, the beginning of our training system is the ZAP program, and we have 3 different levels to the ZAP program, progressing based on the needs and where the client's at. So ZAP level 1 is designed for people who can hardly move really, either severely obese or previous injuries. The main 3 focuses of ZAP level 1 are increasing mobility, and remember the definition of mobility is the ability to move. So helping people just being able to move with their own body weight. The second thing is injury rehab or prehab, because the later portions of the ZAP program are going to require some strength. We want to make sure that they're ready to handle some weight. So whether that means rehabbing some of their old injuries or prehabbing to prevent future injuries. The third thing is medium intensity cardio. I know that sounds kind of weird. Not a lot of people talk about that. High intensity or low intensity. The medium intensity cardio is going to slowly help them build up some of that endurance so that they can handle the ZAP level 2 program. The ZAP level 2 program there's really 2 key parts to it. There's the HIIT, which the primary focus is weight loss. But the second part is beginner strength training. It helps introduce people to weight training and prepare them for the later ZAP level 3 program. So ZAP level 2 is primarily a weight loss program, and now that the client is prepared for ZAP level 2, they've done all the mobility work and injury rehab and prehab in ZAP level 1, they're ready to really push themselves in ZAP level 2 and drop some weight. And this is really where we want to see the transformation in ZAP level 2. And once they've hit their goal weight, they've gone from either overweight or obese to a normal body weight, they're going to progress into ZAP level 3. And ZAP level 3 is a strength training program. The main focus of ZAP level 3 is to build strength and endurance while sustaining the mobility that they achieved in those earlier levels in the ZAP program. How long are each of these going to take? ZAP level 1 is mostly individualized to the needs of the client, mainly because a lot of people have different injuries or they have different things that they're dealing with. So ZAP level 1 is really made to be flexible to the client's needs, even though we do have a ZAP level 1 class. So for example, basically the 2 most common injuries we've seen are knees or back, but some people have tight shoulders, some people have hip problems, and that's why we want to make it individualized to the client's needs. The ZAP level 1 class is primarily structured around the main injuries that people would have. Like I said, most people have knee issues, back issues. It's also about, not just the rehab part, but prehabbing, so we want flexible hips and posterior chain so that they don't injure their back later in the ZAP level 2 and level 3 programs. In the ZAP level 2 program, remember we're doing HIIT for weight loss, and then we're doing a beginner strength program, so it's actually a 5-day-a-week program. We do HIIT Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 30-minute quick in and out workout. Then on Tuesday, Thursday, we do our lifting, and it's still slightly higher volume. We're not going to have people do 1, 3, or 5 rep maxes in a ZAP level 2 program. Most of the work is done above the 10 repetition range to help build the muscular endurance, but also get some beginner hypertrophy in there, and just to introduce them overall to lifting, building the muscle memory so that when they go to lift heavier weight in ZAP level 3, they're ready. So ZAP level 3 is a 3-day-a-week program. It's a little more advanced, geared, like I said, towards the strength and endurance. It's a type of daily undulated periodization where we're focusing on strength and endurance while maintaining the mobility, like I said earlier. And so the whole point of this system, level 1, level 2, level 3, is to progress from level 1 to level 2 and finally to level 3. And so the system is really designed to take people from hardly being able to move, being severely obese, to being fit and being in shape. And the ZAP level 3 program is the final stage of the ZAP training system. And so the ZAP level 3 program is designed for people to, come to indefinitely. They can stay in ZAP level 3 forever if that's what they want to do. If fitness isn't absolutely their life and they don't want to compete in a sport, they just want the most bang for their buck. They want to, stay fit off of 3 hours a week. ZAP Level 3 is the program for them. However, for those people who want to advance and compete in sports like bodybuilding, powerlifting, strongman, and CrossFit, then we have our later programs. And so there's 3 different types. We have ZEUS, which is a 4-day-a-week program, Brute, 5-day-a-week program, and KRATOS, which is a 6-day-a-week program. So the key with these programs is that one isn't better than the other. KRATOS, being a 6-day-a-week program, isn't better than ZEUS, that's a 4-day-a-week program, just because there's 2 extra days. The reason we have these 3 different types of programs later on is to really fit to the need of the client. So, for example, if you have a high schooler who really does nothing other than sit on the couch, he can handle a 6-day-a-week program. However, if you have a college student working 1 part-time or 2 part-time jobs, really busy with a lot of stress with school and work, but they still want to compete, then ZEUS may be a better option for them, just because the amount of stress that they're going to have in their life may cause them to go into overtraining quicker than, for example, that high school student. Older individuals or people who don't have as quick of a recovery rate will have to do less sessions per week. It is possible for people to progress, if they improve their recovery rate through exercising, to go to Brute and KRATOS eventually. But it really is centered around how much stress do you have in your lifestyle and how quickly can you recover between training sessions. Each one of these programs, we design a specific program for bodybuilding, a specific program for powerlifting, for these different sports that people will want to compete in. We even have general strength and conditioning programs in ZEUS, Brute, and KRATOS for general athletes. Oh man. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions specifically on our training system, don't be afraid to leave a comment below. If you guys have any questions in general on training or maybe some other videos you want to see in the future, let us know. Make sure to like, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you guys next time.